We've had poor form in the past few weekends against some big teams. However, we have seen improvements in the way that the team are playing. How do you help the team to make these improvements more consistent?
Yeah, I mean that's the frustrating bit. I think Saturday night here against Leeds, I think it's fair to say that we saw the best 20 minutes that we've played probably all year. The way the guys came out and competed in that opening 20 was impressive. We played fast, we played simple, really bought into the game plan, but we expected a response, and I felt we got away from it in the second period. So I think the consistency is I think you used the word consistency. I think that's the struggle. That's the frustrating bit right now, that when we're playing the right way and we're playing hard, we feel like we're in a game every night. We can match any team here, but finding a way to do it for 60 has been a struggle. So it just comes back to practice. We have to get those habits. They have to form hard habits here. When we do the simple things well, and everyone is bought in, and we understand the game plan, I think we can be a pretty hard team to play against. But when we kind of get away from those simple things consistently, the league's too good this year just to kind of get away, and not all guys on the same page makes it tough. So it's on me as a coach to make sure that the consistency is there, that the guys understand we have to execute. The small details in the game make a huge difference. So I think some of the younger guys are starting to see that. The nights we cut a corner and take face off or D-zone shift off, usually you get punished and stuff.
Thinking of the upcoming games this weekend, firstly Raiders away. Last time we faced them on their eyes, we were without Ben Norton. How crucial have his performances been in the first season of senior hockey?
Yeah, Norton's been huge. I think I'm sure the fan base here would agree with that. It was a little bit of a gamble bringing in a young guy who's first year senior, but I've watched him quite a bit for GB for a couple of years and seen the potential that he has, and getting references and feedback from coaches on him in the summer. Everyone was super positive about what he could potentially bring, and I guess the challenge for us was just how ready was he to step up. But I think you've seen when he's hot, he gives us a chance to win every night, and that spell, obviously when he was at GB, we always knew there was going to be 2 weeks when he was away, so we knew that when we signed him, and it was tough, but on his night he can be a game changer. So having him back in and having him at the moment, obviously having a run of games is huge for us, and I feel like he gives us a chance to win every night.
On to Sunday's game at the Pound against Solway. Last time they were here, we took them into the final minute of overtime before being defeated due to their unfortunate overtime goal. How confident are you that we can take some points from Sunday's game?
Yeah, I mean we have to right now. We really have to start getting some points with the run form that we're on. But Solway's the team that we've matched up with. That game at home here last time, the overtime loss was disappointing, but again, I feel like we were the better team that night. We felt like we let that game get away from us, and then we managed to go back there and take the points off them the following night. But the double header up there recently was disappointing. I don't think we were at our best over those 2 games. We certainly did get 60 minutes each night, but I think at home, with the long travel and getting in our building, obviously the fans are loud, and we need to find a way to make this a tough place. When the team's going like it was last Saturday, and in the last Solway game I thought we were going, that's a massive boost, and it's a massive help. So we're excited to get back here. It's the other way around this weekend, home on Sunday, so we'll be excited to get here on a Sunday night, make a team travel on their second game, and get after them in this building.
Having had Feezy out of the lineup due to his injuries has meant that he has been present on the bench over the past weekend and able to fulfill his role as assistant coach. What impact has this had on the team?
Yeah, I think it's we saw it last year. At this level, it is hard to run an entire bench with one coach present on the bench, because there's just so much that happens every shift. There's so many small details in every shift. You're trying to watch obviously what our players are trying to do. You're trying to watch what the other team is doing tactically, and you're trying to keep an eye on what line and what players they're going to put on the ice next. You're trying to give feedback to players, and somebody asks you a question. So there's so many things that are going on, at this level now. You see it at the league, most teams have got 2, we've got 3 coaches on the bench. So yeah, I'm not going to lie, last year when Hards was off the ice, it was kind of nice having the second eyes and ears on the bench, and we obviously want Brennan on the ice. I mean, that's a given. He's had a big impact, but as soon as we knew he was going to be out, the first thing I said to him was, let's hop you on the bench for the weekend and give us a second set of eyes and ears. And he ran the defence and I ran the forwards, so I managed to break the roll up a little bit. But yeah, it's good to have that support, and I think it was good for him to kind of see the game from a different perspective. He's normally obviously on the bench and focusing on his play, but I think it was good for him to kind of see it from a coaching point of view live.